doing anything?
Be patient. It's still blinking, leave your finger on it.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, push it on.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Danny. This is Dan, and we are speaking on behalf of the Orange Team. And we are here to present our ideas for how to increase women enrollment at Western. So to start off with, I will be talking about the social proof. We believe that if we actually increase more women professors here, it'll be better for the women students that are coming in because they'll have more role models and saying, well, she's succeeding in this field, I could come here and I could succeed in this field as well. We also want to focus on telling stories of current women students. Once again, just to get that kind of positive reinforcement that a female is succeeding here, so if she can do it, I can do it. And then we also want to get some more alumni maybe to do like a tour group to say, once again, I was able to succeed here at Western, I was able to get my degree here, I was able to like make it when the ratio from females to males was a little bit more drastic. So if I can do it when the ratio was a little bit harder, you could definitely do it while the ratio is a little bit more even. And then I will pass it off to Dan.
Cool, so we're going to talk about connecting emotionally. We believe that this is one of the main points, so the 2 points that we're making in this presentation, those are going to be the most important to persuade females to come to Western. So how we can do this is on preview days or just general tour guides throughout the year. We could have small groups kind of going off of what the red team was saying with just females doing these tours. With that, females tend to get along with each other better one-on-one, especially in small groups, and that's what we're kind of trying to emphasize here. Smaller groups. Females can talk to each other, get their concerns out, get questions answered more in detail so they feel like they're welcome here and almost have a sense of, hey, like I've been talking to this person, we've been connecting, I kind of know someone, we can be friends maybe in the future. And like gender-specific groups. Males tend to be, I guess, more intimidating than females would be. So males would be on their own group along with females, like I've been saying. So yeah, with all that being said, everything that we have learned throughout this class, everything that we've read through the chapters, we believe these 2 topics would be the most effective way to attract more females here at Western and get the ratio a bit more equal, so it's not more of a male dominance school. Thank you. Any questions from anyone?
Yes.
Danny, so you mentioned that having a senior female tour guide talking to a prospective student saying, well, I survived here when the ratio is worse.
Yeah.
That seems like sort of this, like we used to be bad. Like it used to be like bad out there, and that sort of brings off this negative feeling.
Yeah.
How might you reframe that message?
Definitely don't use the word worse to start off with. I think the way we can do it is to maybe just say, the alumni or senior student can come and say, I went here when it was a bit more male dominated, it wasn't necessarily a turnoff, I still love the school, play up the school maybe just a little bit more, but still emphasize the point that a female was still able to make it through Western.
Dan and Danny, I guess, how would you frame a gender-specific tour in today's current social climate?
Say that again.
How would you frame presenting gender-specific tours in today's current social climate?
Well, I mean, when we talk about small groups, like I've been saying, I feel like with a female tour guide, it'd be better to connect with these females in particular to get them to come to the school to be,
I would take it as the females tend to interact better with other females, feel more comfortable about it instead of having, not necessarily saying, but like this big burly man giving a tour basically saying like, yeah, we're great, you know? Because like men tend to boast a lot more. So I feel like if a woman boasts about the school, then it seems a little bit more meaningful and it seems like a little bit more of an emotional connection.
So as a female student who came to Western, when you were looking at Western, did you look at the professors, the ratios there, and other things? Was that deterrent?
I definitely more focused on the campus, but it was a thought in the back of my mind, you know, going to a predominantly male school. It was a thought, you know, concerning my safety and everything, but seeing that there are women here and that they feel safe, I felt like I could feel safe here.
Going back to another question, I would be concerned as far as kind of this catering thing to all women with the social climate or whatever. I just don't see how that shows any truth about Western. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as, I think that the men here are great. There's great guys here that I go to school with. You know, a lot of you are, we can all talk to each other, it's fine. So I think that that's important to show that too. I don't know, what are your feelings on that? Do you think that we need an all women's type of thing? Because that's
Well, I
not
don't know.
real.
I just think we're a very casual school, and more men are just naturally attracted to this place because of the place that we're in. Most girls might feel like they're not welcome, just a little intimidated by the setting here. There's a lot of girls here that are very outdoorsy. There's other girls that obviously don't come here that are not very outdoorsy, they're from the city. So we're just trying to, you know, go down every alley we can to attract more, not so much outdoorsy girls to come here and attend the school and get the ratio to be a bit more equal.
Do you think that the retention is going to be beneficial if you do that then? Because I can tell you if I was from the city, I would just stay there.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Right.
I'm
Naturally.
sorry, I'm just wondering what your
You're fine.
thoughts are.
Part of the reason why we decided to do kind of like the more like women inclusive tour groups is because it's a hard jump going from, you know, like high school to college and everything. And so having that woman kind of like tour guide gives you that sense of like you already have a connection before you come here. So it's a little bit easier to be like, okay, I can actually see myself going here because I have a connection with somebody instead of just jumping into a new environment and saying like, I don't know anybody.
Well, we need to move on again. Well done job.